welcome back to Atlas Editions. My name's Ailey. Now, would you like to own your very own piece of rock and roll history? Well, today you can, because we have got the ultimate rock and roll double bill with these two legendary guitars that shaped the sound of the century. Now, to tell us all about this is Ian from Atlas Editions. Ian, welcome.
Hello.
This is so exciting. These are absolutely incredible. We've got here, you've got your Buddy Holly Fender Stratocaster, and we've also got the Francis Rossi Fender Telecaster. Plus, we've got this fantastic family tree here, which tells you all about the different dates whereby the guitars came from and were used, and you've got your picture frames, plus the presentation boxes, and 2 certificates of authenticity here for the guitars. This is absolutely incredible. Tell us a little bit more about the Fender guitars.
Well, Leo Fender basically invented the electric guitar in 1950 with the Fender Telecaster, and that allowed musicians to produce electric music for pretty much the first time, and it paved the way for rock and roll. And of course, since then, it's really created the sound of rock and roll and music for the last 50, 60, 70 years. Absolutely.
I mean, and you've got Buddy Holly, huge name, and part of, rock history, and of course, Francis Rossi as well. So, I mean, if you are a fan of rock music and you love these artists, then this is something definitely for you. I mean, it's not just about the artists, it's about the music, it's about the instruments that they use. Now, what exactly is the difference between the Stratocaster and the Telecaster?
Okay, well, the Telecaster was released in 1950. And it was quite a rudimentary guitar. And when the Stratocaster came out 4 years later, it was an upgrade. It had a much cleaner, crisper sound. But a lot of rockers love the Telecaster because it has that rough and ready, sort of blue-collar sound that Status Quo, for example, really are known for.
I mean, they are absolutely incredible. What I love as well is the fact that you are getting this this family tree, let's say. Tell us what can we expect to see, well, to learn from this?
Well, on both of them, on the rock and roll, the birth of rock and roll, we show the links between all the various early rock and roll artists from, going from Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly. And on the British rhythm and blues scene, we look at Status Quo and their history and all the links they've got with lots of other bands throughout the 60s and 70s and 80s.
Absolutely. I mean, this really is a collector's dream. Now, if you would love this is the officially licensed, handcrafted Fender Stratocaster and Telecaster guitars, all exclusive to Atlas Editions. Such fantastic gifts as well. I love the fact that they come in these presentation boxes, and if you want to have them at home, or perhaps in your room or out.
Yeah, you can display them like a photograph. I mean, and the boxes themselves are called flight cases, which guitarists normally carry their guitars in, and obviously each guitar we've modelled exactly on the guitars used by these two artists. So this is the famous red sunburst that used by Buddy Holly.
And you've got this the mark on the back as well.
Yes, that's a sign that it's officially licensed by Fender Guitars.
And if you would like to buy the officially licensed, handcrafted Fender Stratocaster and Telecaster guitars, which are both approximately 17 centimetres in length, and the offer includes 2 officially licensed replicas of the Fender Stratocaster used by Buddy Holly, and the Fender Telecaster used by Francis Rossi. Plus, you got your 2 exclusive presentation frames and 2 replica guitar case collector's boxes, and 2 certificates of authenticity, plus 2 free rock and roll family trees. Now, normally you would be paying $29.98, but today, and exclusively to Atlas Editions, you can get both guitars for just $1.99 plus free P&P, saving you a massive £27.99. Now, do give us a call on 0800 678 5400, or of course order online at atlaseditions.co.uk. Thank you ever so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again shortly.